Me neither. Thanks for caring so much about me. I feel like BlackRock really cares.
Watch yourself.
Okay, what's your name?
My name's Julia. Hi.
Julie, are you with BlackRock or are you with, yeah? What do you do with BlackRock?
Oh, I'm not going to go into interview
Don't touch me.
mode,
Don't touch me. Hey everybody, Ezra Levant here with my friend Yemini. We arrived in Davos, Switzerland yesterday because tomorrow the annual gathering of the World Economic Forum elites, it's a very exclusive, reclusive club. They take over this ski village in the Swiss Alps and they transform the central street into, I guess the best way to describe it is like a movie set.
Absolutely.
And big globalist corporations set up pavilions and kiosks. Behind me is really the heart of darkness, BlackRock. It's run by Larry Fink, perhaps the world's most aggressive promoter of cultural Marxism, DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion. BlackRock has trillions of dollars under management, and what they do, it's really sneaky, Avi, is that they say to the companies they invest in, we're not just here for a financial rate of return, we're going to force you to do. Are you interrupting? Are you interrupting us? What's your name?
Sorry to interrupt, but this is a parking space, so I just wanted to ask you to move over to...
I'm not going to because there's no car coming to this parking space. What's your name?
I don't want you guys to
What's your name?
get hit by a vehicle.
Me neither. Thanks for caring so much about me. I feel like BlackRock really cares.
Watch yourself.
Okay, what's your name?
My name's Julia. Hi.
Julie, are you with BlackRock or are you with, yeah? What do you do with BlackRock?
Oh, I'm not going to go into interview
Don't touch me.
mode,
Don't touch me. Sorry, don't touch me.
What does BlackRock care about?
This is private space, so if you guys wouldn't mind just moving.
I would mind. You're going to have to call the police on me.
That would be good.
You're going to have to call the
Don't be silly.
police.
There's no need to be silly. But yeah, thanks guys, if you wouldn't mind.
I would mind. Yeah, you're going to have to call the police again. Okay, stop interrupting, okay? That was very rude of you. Okay, I tell you, BlackRock, it's like they think they own the world.
I think they do.
They own a big percentage of the world, but they don't.
Not this car park.
You know what? One of the things I love about Switzerland is that the police don't run errands for BlackRock. I've been rambling. What do you think about BlackRock? I think they're. Most people have not heard of them, BlackRock. In fact, it sounds sort of cool. It sounds like maybe a theme park or something. What do you think of BlackRock?
Well, I think that just gave you the perfect indication. They think they're in charge of everything and everyone, and they can just tell you what and when to do it and dictate to the world how we should live our life. And I think it's kind of, it's telling that this is the bottom end of the promenade, that they take over the entire Davos, like you said. And I think we should tell the viewers, wefreports.com is where they can actually find throughout the week that we're going to be here, the entire reporting. But this is where we're starting, and that was the perfect start to demonstrate to the viewers who these people are.
Yeah, they hate media they can't control. Most of the companies, most of the big companies in the world, there's lots of little guys, who invest $10,000 here or $5,000 there. But most of the world's largest companies are owned by these massive investment funds that have billions of dollars. So you've got guys like Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, who in a phone call can basically say to a company, probably not a company as large as Apple, but probably Disney, say you've got to start promoting Greta Thunberg, you've got to start promoting transgenderism, you've got to start promoting cultural Marxism, Black Lives Matter. And if you don't, we're going to sell your company and your stock price is going to dip and you're going to have a panic. So it's a kind of financial blackmail. Of course, Larry Fink himself is a billionaire, but Greta Thunberg and Larry Fink are part of the same movement. One's outside, the child actress is outside sort of fake protesting, and one's inside doing the real damage, like termites in our society, corroding and undermining from within.
And I think it's probably good to point out here that when she came out to ask us to move, it has nothing to do with the parking.
There's no parking here. I'm not rude enough that I would stand. I'm not going to stand in the way of a car.
It's not even open really yet. It's starting tomorrow.
It's just their thuggish nature.
She didn't want us using the backdrop of BlackRock because she knows why we're here. She understands that we're here to expose them. We're not friendly media. We're not media that they own. And they want us to move off so the shot doesn't really, show off
Yeah, and they got a big bruiser there. He seems like a nice fella. I mean, I'm not gonna be mad at a security guard hired to do security. He hasn't bothered me at all. But they sent out the little
big unit.
I'm not gonna mess around with him. But I mean, I know my rights, and one of the things I love about Switzerland is that the police do not run errands.
We've learned that.
Yeah, you know, I mean, when you and I scrummed Albert Bourla last year, the Pfizer CEO, he was trying to find his way out. He went this way, he went that way, and there were cops maybe 15 or 20 feet away from us, didn't care. As long as you and I didn't touch Bourla like that lady touched me, as long as we weren't physical, as long as we weren't making threats, the cops here, they are very apolitical. I have to say, I like Swiss cops more than any other police force in the world that I've encountered. They actually seem to care about civil liberties. I know that sounds crazy, but it's my observation.
I don't know if they care or they don't care. I think that they're accountable here.
Right,
So whether they care or not,
Yeah, good point.
I feel like some of them, you know, were a bit upset when we filmed here and there last time, and you know, at first they tried to tell us what we can and can't do, and then when we pushed back, they realised, well, we're actually, and they got more emotional. So,
well, you know what? The only objection I heard from the cops last time is, please don't put my face on camera. Like it was a person, and I was sort of touched that a cop actually cared about personal privacy, because I tell you, they sure don't in Canada. I wonder if they have like a security system here, or if it's just oh, they're bringing some snacks to us, or are those for us? I thought if they couldn't get us with a stick, they'd bring the carrot. It looks like they're serving some luxury catering. Maybe Larry Fink is nearby. Anyways, what a great start to our day. Just to conclude, Abi, this is the start of what they call the promenade. That's the central street in Davos. They're probably still doing some construction in there. We're going to walk down the road now and see what we see. What you're going to find is that a lot of these places were ski stores or restaurants or cafes, but for the next week, they've been bought up and turned into little commercial or political propaganda facilities. You and I will not be allowed into most of the official things for the World Economic Forum. But this promenade is a fascinating place, and that's where some of the VVIPs come out. Later on in the week, you will see the armored SUVs pull up here, and then maybe Larry Fink himself walk in, and that's when you'll have all the armed thugs here. I don't know if they'll be armed, but I'm not stepping aside just because some BlackRock flunky tells me to. I mean, I sort of do the opposite of what BlackRock says.
Ezra, plenty of police here for BlackRock to call. They didn't call them. I think the viewers know why, and I think everyone should share this one far and wide. This is not even the first day of the WEF. It starts tomorrow, and BlackRock are already trying to order us around. Mate, the day I'm going to take orders from BlackRock is probably the day that you'll see me fighting for Hamas. It's never happening.
That's right. You know what? BlackRock is undemocratic. They're ideological extremists. They think they rule the world. We're here on behalf of severely normal people, ordinary people, to say, the hell you do. I'm proud of the fact that we, in our tiny little way, stood up to those bullies. To see all our videos, and who knows who we'll be able to bump into in the week ahead, go to WEFreports.com.